Hello there.
What's going on?
We are back with you again, Life Speakers Podcast, and we welcome you into our podcast to enhance you, to give you a pick me up like never before, and to let you know that you can live your best life. Wayne, how are you? Wayne ID?
Oh yes, ma'am. What's going on? You all right?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Oh yes.
And you know, it's Life Speakers Podcast with Communicate.
Let's talk.
Communicate.
Let's talk.
All right. And we're going to do just that. We're so grateful and thankful to have Denise Blunt back with us for our third episode. And we want her to come at any way that she would like. But first of all, I wanted to kind of let you know that this is a three-part segment. The first part, Denise talked to us about what is a healthy lifestyle. And she gave us input about how to walk in a healthy lifestyle. And then the second one was maintaining a healthy lifestyle and weight loss. And this is our third part with her. And this is going to be learning how to eat to live and not live to eat. What you think about that, Wayne?
Man, that sounds wonderful. Yes. Eat smarter.
That's right.
Like, work
That's
hard,
right.
not work
That's
smart, not harder.
That's right.
But also eat smart.
Yeah.
And
live longer. And live a better life.
And feel better.
And feel better.
Yes.
So Denise, we're gonna let you come in your own way, and we're so glad to have you. And thank you again for taking time out with us.
Well, everybody wants to talk about foods that they like and don't like. And when we are getting older, we have to talk about foods that work for our body, for nutrition.
So true.
It's not always the foods that taste the best. When you grew up, you never liked greens or spinach or any of those things.
Yes.
And now we have to salt down everything or sugar it down or it have too much fat because that's the flavor. It's not about flavor. It's about the nutrition that's in the foods that we eat.
Yes.
So that's eating to live.
Yes.
And eating to live makes us make conscious decisions on
Yeah.
starting with breakfast, starting with lunch, having dinner, having snacks in between that are healthy. That's less salt, less sugar, less fat.
Yes.
And I think we feel better. I think that our joints don't hurt as bad. I think that our skin is prettier. I think that we rest better. So those changes are subtle, but you see them happening in your life. So you know it's something that's happening that we need to change. And most of the time it's with our food.
So true, so true. So Denise, what are the consequences of living to eat?
Okay. Living longer.
The consequences of living to eat. Just gotta have it. Just gotta have food.
Living longer.
Just gotta have it. I'm just gonna eat this. I'm looking forward to eat this, and I don't even care what it does to me.
Right.
We're changing that mindset to eating to live and not living to eat. You know what I'm saying?
We care about it because when you go to the doctor and he takes the milligrams of your blood pressure medicine higher.
Wow.
When he tells you your cholesterol is higher than it was 6 months ago.
Yes.
When he tells you that you have gout.
Yeah.
Or when he tells you that you could rest better if you change some things in your food. It matters.
It matters.
So we can say all these things, and I hear people, when I do consultations with people, I just listen.
Yeah.
And then I want to dabble into that and ask them, what would be better for you? A lot of them don't drink water.
Wow.
How about let's start you drink water instead of sweet drink?
What you say? What you say? Denise said, well, I don't really like water.
Why not?
Okay, well, your body is mostly water.
Yes.
So how could you not like what God put in you? How could you like sodas and cheese and alcohol better than water?
What does that stuff do for you?
Oh God, what does it do for your liver and lungs?
It don't clear you out, make you fresh, and also make you look brand new.
Yeah. How about our allergies would be better?
Oh yes.
It flushes out a lot in our system. It's another reason why a lot of people don't go to the bathroom regularly.
Wow.
So it's little things like that
It's-
that I think it
yeah.
does make a difference.
That can
It
become
matters.
big things,
Yeah,
right?
and that with water,
Mhm.
I think I saw a tip online that you can drink water like when you wake up. Is that good, Miss Vicky?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, a lot of people should have water at their bed at night.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
and not
Okay.
At night, and people don't want to drink it at night because you don't want to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, if you not drink it during the day, the body is asking
Asking for
for some water.
Okay.
oh,
We've missed it all day,
Mhm.
and you become dehydrated. Skin is dry.
Yeah.
It's signs in your body that shows you that you're dehydrated. When the weather changes, water is really number one that we need to have, and most people eliminate it.
Wow.
You cannot eliminate water.
And you can't emphasize that enough.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
enough.
Definitely.
That's like waking up every day and you go every day and you don't eat anything.
Mhm.
What do you think over time that will do to you other than you start falling out, you're
Mhm.
dizzy,
Yeah.
you sluggish?
Yes.
All of those changes come with not having a healthy lifestyle.
Wow, that's amazing. So tell us the how one can shift their mindset instead of living to eat, to eating to live, and understanding that my life matters more than the food that I dream of eating or that I'm infatuated with eating. Just tell us a little.
Sometimes
about
it's
that
not even
mindset.
an infatuation.
Okay.
How about you have
Okay.
headaches a lot?
Wow.
How about that your hands swell? How about that your ankles swell? How about that you look at yourself and see the changes from last year to this year and say to yourself, what am I doing different? Look at what you did last year compared to what you're doing now. How do you say to yourself, I gained 10 pounds in the last 3 months? That had to be something that you're consuming.
Yes.
It's not that you're working out more to gain weight. So what are you saying you need to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep buying different clothes? Do you not want to feel comfortable when you get out of your car and you can't breathe? I'm not even telling you the major parts, but these are simple things.
Yeah.
I can't walk to my mailbox. When I get out of my car, I got to kind of stand there at my door for a minute because my blood pressure is high or I'm breathing hard.
Wow.
I can't rest at night because, and a lot of times you go to bed hungry. It's the worst ever. You twisting and turning all night. So it's a personal relationship with you.
Okay.
I don't have to look at you and say, Sharon's eating this. What does Denise need to eat?
Yeah.
And make the change for you and not for everybody else.
Okay.
And I think that the more that we do that, the better we get at doing better.
Wow.
Doing better requires you to make a plan. That you plan to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
You plan on what you go wear to work.
Right.
You plan on those shoes and all of that. Well, let's plan on getting up in the morning with a healthy breakfast. Let's plan on we go get a walk in there. Let's plan in that we're going to have so much water in a day.
Yeah.
And let's plan on taking some of that sodium out, some of the sugar out, some of the breads out, some fat out.
Yeah. And that requires us, like you said, planning and doing our homework on ourselves.
Yes.
What to take away, and what to add to is a good thing. And also being able to understand that, we have to learn discipline when it comes to our intake and the things that we put into our temple, because this is our temple, right? Yeah. So Denise, what would be a good time to, I want to say, stop off of eating? Because some people say, oh, I don't eat after a certain time. What do you think about that?
I'm different with that.
Okay.
I think you can eat I think you need to give yourself 3 hours on when you stop eating because your food needs to digest.
Okay.
I don't ever think you should eat and lay down because that food is just sitting in there. So you should give yourself at least 2 to 3 hours. I don't think you should ever go to bed hungry. Some people get in late, they're tired. Have soup, have salad.
Wow.
Digestive enzymes. That's not going to stay in your body.
Okay.
But,
you said soup or salad.
Yeah, that's digestive enzymes.
Okay.
It's not going to say one is liquid, one is digestive enzymes, in that it's not going to stay in your body long. So I don't ever think you should have pork chop and
Oh,
potatoes, anything, gravy and mashed
Fried
potatoes
chicken.
and late fried chicken. So I wasn't even gonna put that in there. But I don't think you should ever lay down on anything heavy. And so that's that conscious decision on, okay, I know I get up at 6.
Yes.
I like to be in the bed by 11. So we got this window of time to eat. But let's have a plan on what we eat.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. There's one thing to cut off, but let's not cut off that pork chop. Let's not cut off a heavy steak. If you want steak, and I think we should have beef maybe once a month, not every day.
Okay.
But let's not lay down on it.
Okay. Gotcha.
So let's make a conscious decision that we do have dinner, but we have a reasonable amount of time for it to digest before you lay down.
Awesome. Got any questions, Wayne? You good?
I'm observing. I'm just
That's a good question.
you are bolstering so much information, Ms. D, so I'm learning the best from you.
Yeah.
Yes, and just like you tell me, Mom, like back when I was growing up and you saw me lay down after eating meals, you told me to just stay back up. Don't
Laying
lay
on
down.
that food. Yeah. And that's what, for so long a time, we just did whatever. But now, a lot of people are more conscious of what they're doing or putting in their body or what they need to do to be better, to live better lives and to be able to maneuver through life, because food, our intake matters, on how we feel, our attitude, and all of that, so it's time to do our homework on ourselves, for ourselves, and I noticed Denise one time in one of parts of our show, you were talking about blood type. I don't want you don't have to go in depth, but can you kind of touch on that too?
Sure. 'Cause everybody has a different blood type. And in life, to me, after you get older, let's say 50 and older, any time is good. We should eat for our blood type. You might be a O, you might be a A. And there's certain foods in those blood types you should never eat. And if you eat them, you may be mucousy, you may swell, your stomach may be combustible all the time. So a whole lot of differences come with us eating food that we should no longer eat. And eating for our blood type will eliminate that. And it's easy information to pull up. You can Google it. There are books out there, but you need to know what your blood type is. And that's a big thing because a lot of times I ask people and it's not so easy to access that information. You could ask your doctor, what is my blood type? A lot of times they don't know. But you can find people that will do your blood type and you eat for your blood type. It makes a difference.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I noticed, this week has been a busy week for you, and I often have told you, and hey, you told me, confirmed it, how, you're being pulled into another level of where, you're going to now. And that level is not just in the fitness center, but you're doing so many other things. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Awesome.
Now groups of people, whether they are civic groups or businesses, because they want the employees to be healthy. And I go in, I'm an accountability partner. And it's nothing like having somebody in your ear asking you, what did you eat today? Did you have breakfast? Did you drink enough water? Did you exercise? So I'm going now as a motivational speaker on nutrition, on fitness, on a better quality of life. It takes the stress off of you when you feel good about who you are. When you put your clothes on and they fit well and they're not too tight, it makes you feel a lot better when you enter somebody's business. And I think more and more businesses are really, they put that at the top of the list. It's interesting, years ago when I interviewed with Georgia Power, and I wanted to be a part of their team on hiring. And I asked the guy, I said, tell me some reasons why you wouldn't hire a person that comes out of college with an A plus average. He said, well, if they're not healthy, we wouldn't hire them. Because we would have to pay the insurance more often than we should. So and it made sense. I thought it was so terrible and awful, but it makes sense. Why would I hire you knowing that you may be out of work all the time sick? That's because you've not physically taken care of yourself. I don't know you. I don't know if you can do a good job. If you don't and you are sick, how does that benefit my company?
So that's good. So
That's
they're having
very
you
good.
to come in and talk about that to
Yes.
help their, the employees to be healthy. Which is, hey, that's just what it's all about now.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's awesome. That's another level.
Yes.
That God
That's
is
a whole
taking
nother
to-
level. And people are so stressed out.
Yes.
And I think by eating better, if you feel better about yourself, that part of your life should not be stressful.
Gotcha.
It may be stressful when coming to work or not really liking what you do, but to know that you are doing better physically, that you have years to live and enjoy your family, take some of the stress off your day.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is so wonderful. Denise, it has been such a pleasure with you coming and taking time out to, letting, the viewers hear, the things that you do every day for so many people. Taking time out to come here and give us some things that will help us to succeed in having a better life and living our best life. Because y'all know I talk about that this year.
Yes.
I'm living my best life, and I'm gonna live my best life
Yes.
because now is the time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now is the time for us to walk in greatness, but we have to let our bodies line up with it also, so that we can enjoy it, and honor what God has given us in this temple. So I just thank you once again for coming to the show and starting us off as our first guest on our podcast, Life Speakers Podcast. And you know what? The best is yet to come for you.
Thank you.
So
Thanks for inviting me. I have enjoyed it. The sky's the limit for you and Isaiah. So
Thank you.
Speak Life has been speaking it to me.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you
love
so
it.
much.
Thank you.
And we thank you for joining us. And please come back. We will have shows that will allow you to talk about things that you normally wouldn't talk about, but to make yourself better, to understand the importance of knowing who you are and walking in it and being your best self through and through in every area of your life. So we thank you again and have a wonderful day and join us. Come back to Life Speakers podcast. Communicate.
Let's talk.
Hey, communicate.
Let's talk.
I love it.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye and have a wonderful day.
Yes.
Peace out, y'all. Much love.